I've been promising a video about my Catio since I started this channel 4 years ago. But as I kept changing and expanding it, the video kept changing. So I then had the bright idea to make it a series, about the whole process, which is really quite a big task, and I still haven't fully edited it yet. Whoa! I know, I haven't got any shelves or anything for you to sit into yet. So in the meantime, I've decided to put out this walkthrough video showing the Catio as it is right now, going through all the main points. It's not beautifully put together and shot like my usual videos. For that, you're going to have to wait for the series. But for the casual viewer, this will probably be enough. But there is much better to come. If there's anything in particular you would like me to cover in the series, please let me know in the comments. But for now, hopefully this will give you a really good overview of my Catio. And if you like this video, please click the like and do subscribe if you haven't already, as it really helps this channel. Thank you. Welcome to ELSEY'S Catio. This is the 4th version of my Catio over the last 5 years or so. It's the home to my, well, they've got the whole house, but they love being out here. The 7 cats, Harriet, Bertie, little Archie down there. 2 cute, Sevvy, Percy, fast asleep. Jimmy in his joint, and Lollipop over here. So the original Catio was just this over there. It was a small corner, it was too small, so I extended it a few months later to include, well, just basically go across there. And then I expanded it out this way, and then I think about a year later, I claimed basically the whole decking. I Wi-Fi'd it, basically. It's just my favourite place in the house, despite when the planes are going overhead. Hopefully you can still hear me. So I think my favourite bit I'm most proud of is probably the cat tree. So when I extended it for the 3rd time, I needed to bring it out here, and I had this Stamson tree was in it, so I decided to turn it into a cat tree. So I cut off different branches and put on these cake things, display things got from Amazon. I made it so they've got a way of climbing up, and offcuts from higher up I added onto it to give me extra platforms, and also some ramps here. I did a similar sort of thing here. So this is a support strut, whatever you call the vertical things, and pretty ugly. Needed it though to hold the roof up, and so I used my basically dead ivy trees for the back of the garden and wrapped it around here. It wasn't easy, and added again these cake thingies to create this cat tree here, which is Lollipop's lair. Every part of the Catio, or most of the parts of the Catio, is named after cats past and present. Gizmo's getaway. Let me just show you that. Arnie's armchair. Archie's attic. Sevvy's suite. Sicky's shelf. Bertie's box. We've seen Jimmy's joint. Harriet's hideaway. And Noodle's nook. And it is named ELSEY'S Catio after Eleni Beach in Skiathos in Greece, which is where Harriet and Sevvy came from. So there's lots of greenery, as you can see. The vast majority is of course fake. It's pretty, and it gives me some privacy as well. It's really nice. Yeah, there's no way you could possibly do this for real and keep it alive, especially the flowers. And of course you have issues about what's, you gotta be careful about what's toxic and what isn't toxic. What isn't toxic is some real stuff I've got in here. So this is ryegrass and some catmint, more grass, catnip, loads of catnip here and here and here. And this is my olive tree, a bit of grease, and that's doing really well, as you can see. There's loads of places for them to sleep, and they've got shelters there, here, and of course the human places to sit, which tends to be where they go. So this was my birthday present last year from my mum. I very rarely get to sit on it, so I tend to sit here if they let me, or here. So there is a roof on it, a waterproof one, a polycarbonate. It's not great right now because it's in the middle of roofs. Basically, this is the old one, and he's put the new one on. This only covers just over, just under half of it. And there's a gutter there over in the garden, which I never use, apart from loads of bird feeders there. And there's only one little bird on there right now. So I'm going to show you some footage here of what it's like normally. But anyway, over there is the new roof, which I have to put on, and it will cover 3/4 of the Catio roof. Didn't want to do the whole thing because I didn't want to just have this plastic over my head. I want to see the real sky. You're a brave man, Archie. Sure you want to go and bother her? But yeah, so really happy with how it all is. I've got lots of cameras all around so I can keep an eye on them when I'm not home. The frame and the wire, they came pre-made from 4-wire, different sizes, and it's 4 different builds. I didn't need to put any actual panels onto some parts here. When my neighbour Debbie put up her big fence and things, it gave me this here, which was nice. So that's how I could use some of the panels here to extend it out. And it's nice that I can have some of the natural wall showing. I mean, I could do it more here, but I'm fine with it. I think it looks absolutely great as it is. There's lots of scratching posts in here for them. There, and there's one over there. They can come and go, and the door is, if the door's closed, and come and go whenever they want, 24/7, because of the Sureflap microchip cat door connect. I think pet door connect it's called, which is great. And there's lots of lights in here as well, which you can't see right now because it's daytime. But I'm going to just cut here, and you can see what it looks like when we go to dark. So at nighttime, it's a very different looking Catio. Well, it's got lots of lights on it. You're right there. There's actually a Jimmy over here, then you can spot him. Here he is. Hey, Jimmy. Oh. So these are all solar lights. The only lights which aren't solar are these ones up here, the very bright ones. And they're on a timer. They're USB, a timer. It's nice just to have something in the winter always lit, because that's the problem with solar lights, is it needs sun. And in the winter, it doesn't get a lot of sun. Sun sets over there, right over there. And so in the winter, well, it barely gets peeping. Certainly doesn't. Might get some light over some sun on the far edge. But yeah, so these all have these solar tops, which take about 6 or 7 hours to fully charge, and then they last for about 5-6 hours. So in the summer they'll go on till 3-4 in the morning. But in the winter, you can have sunset at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, then you're not really going to have much light after, they're not going to be lit for much more than an hour or so, which is rubbish. And that's when I have candles, which are, a couple of them are actually on, shouldn't be. But so they have rechargeable batteries, and they last they go on for 4 hours in the winter, lasting for about 3 weeks between charges, which is pretty good. You're right down there, Harriet. But what I do in the winter, and as you can see it here, is I put on these tops and I put them up here. These are just charging up. I should have taken them off before night time. I just leave them up there now. But then I can just swap them out and rotate. That's why it's nice to leave this gap so I can do that. And with the plane, you can see the palm trees all lit. Again, by solar lights, are solar spots. Those last quite a while and they're good. The ones which last the most, like these, really, these ones here, because they have the panels which actually sit on there because they've got a nice cable. Makes it a lot easier. Any of the ones which have the solar part inside the Catio don't. The garden has also got some light in it too. because you know it's got to look nice. Hello, Archie, come here. Archie, come here. Come on. Good boy. Good Archie. You enjoying your life here? See if they're playing with one of the toys. You never know. Doubt it. Oh, you going for it there, Arch? Good lad. Yeah, he really had a great play with that. There are toys that they play with, but the one that they really like is charging, isn't it, Sev? Or she just wants me to get the feather one out and play with her properly.